So I decided for part 2, I did say I was going to post it tomorrow, but I didn't really. We got home early and I was like, well, I might as well just do it now. And I decided just to do a live. So who knows if anybody will join or whatever. I don't know if my comments are working or not. But part 2 is going to be cleaning all my tack, saddles included. And today we're actually not using like saddle soap or anything. I'm oiling them because I just cleaned them not too long ago. I think I cleaned them all for the last show, and I don't condition unless they get super dirty or I do more than just a one-day show. I don't put saddle soap on them a lot. I just oil them and it makes them nice and soft. So we're gonna do this bridle. I have my little hook here. This is actually not where all this goes. I just threw it up here. We're gonna do this bridle. My little dudes. Yeah. That bridle, the reins on it. This show halter, this is Sienna's. I will take the chain off when we go to do it. This bridle. This is for horsemanship and pleasure. Yeah, I had to punch a hole in it. I was making sure. This English bridle. And the reins on it. This bridle, which is her ranch bridle, and I'll go ahead and clean the reins on it, but I'm probably not going to use those. And then Juniper's new show halter. Fancy even has the tag on it still. Hi! I'm glad my comments are working. Hopefully they don't shut off. So, I'm cleaning my tack for part 2 so that I don't have to do a vlog because they're actually a lot harder than lives are, surprisingly. So, remove you. There we go, so that I can hang it and I don't have to hold it. So I'm going to take the reins off here. For those of you that are watching, in case you didn't hear it, this is part 2 of show prep. I'm cleaning tack. So I'm going to take these reins off, and I'm actually going to take the bridle off this, or the bit off this bridle, because I need to clean the bit. I am not doing that in this live. I thought about it, but I don't have the stuff at the moment that I use. I have to go buy it, so yeah. So there's my bit. And here's the bridle. I'm going to go ahead and take that out so it's a little easier. I keep it like this. Right here. I've been keeping this one like this just because that's really long, so yeah. So I'm going to grab my oil here. I have harness oil, and this doesn't have a thing on it, but this is saddle oil. I will use the saddle oil for everything but the show halters and the show leads because it softens them and it makes them a little darker. So just gonna start off. I normally use a cloth, but I couldn't find any, so today I'm using an old sock that actually looks really new. So just gonna put it over, dunk it. Then got me little dude there. And I'm just going to start here. And I want to make sure, I'll take this off. I don't want to get this, I don't want to get it on that because it's not good for the silver or the metal, whatever. Yeah, words are not coming to my brain right now. It's not good for it. So I'll just take it off here. Go up here. So I've got this whole strip done. And if I need to, I will put more oil on it for each thing. Right now, one thing like I just did should last the whole time. Now I do ride in this every day, so it will probably get kind of dirty, but I'm not showing in this. I'm just taking it to have an extra. So I'm cleaning it and then I'll wipe it off before the show, just in case I need it. I normally always bring an extra just in case. Oopsie. There. Okay. And then this little piece that I took off here, I'm just going to give it a nice rub thingy, whatever. So good. We are going to put this back on to the correct hole. I think I put it in that hole. That looks right. So what I'm going to do is actually do my reins last. So I'm going to take this bridle and set it over here. Will it set? Okay, I think it'll set. Just for a hot minute so that it's dries a little. I can do this one next. Okay. So I am going to clean the silver on my show halters, but I'm not going to do that in this live because, again, I don't have the stuff I use. But what I've been using is a little bit of baking soda and apple cider vinegar. And it really, it's still shiny. Like, it looks brand new. And it looked terrible before I used it. So I'd really consider, I'm going to put some on here to kind of shine it up. I'd really consider trying that if you're looking for something new. Or if you guys have anything else that you use that you really like, I'm open to any tips that you can put in the comments or whatever. Now, on this bridle, just because there's more silver on it, it's going to be hard not to miss it, but I'm not going to take it and, go right over the silver. I'm just going to attempt to miss what I can, and then if a little gets on there, it's fine. I'll just take my hand and wipe it off. It's fine. There we go. And then after I'm done oiling with the saddle oil, I will take the harness oil and put it on this to darken it a little because my saddle's darker. But I'm not going to do that right now because I don't want it to leave stuff on. Yeah. I don't want it to leave stuff on the little thing I'm using. So I'm going to set this on there and move this one over here. It can sit out now. And then I will do this bridle. Take the reins off. This is my ranch bridle. I really like this bridle. It fits Sienna so well. I did have to punch another hole in it, but it looks really good on her too. So I'm going to take this bit off, and I am going to clean this bit and bring it just in case, but I won't actually show him this bit unless I have to, because Sienna doesn't really do too well in this bit. It's just this. It's a futurity bit. It's got these little dudes. I like this bit. It's just Sienna doesn't do good in it. She needs a little more of a... I don't know. I don't know how to say it without making it sound like I'm saying she needs a harsh bit. She just needs something with a different shape port. And I don't get in her mouth or anything, so it's not that I have to have it. I mean, if I wanted to, I could throw that one in there and just... She'd constantly fight me to stay slow, but I don't get in her mouth or anything. That's why I don't use that. She, with a little bump, she'll slow down. Now with that, I have to like 2 hands, bump up, okay, we're slowing down. I give her a face, and then I constantly have to do that. But with the other one, I don't have to grab 2 hands or anything. She's a very obedient horse anyway. She just gets really excited, mostly during horsemanship. Of course. But aside from that, she's very, very good in rail. And I'm actually really excited for rail classes this season, because she's been doing phenomenal in... When I work with her, she's slowed down so much. She's got such a nice lip departure now. Like, even from our first show of the year, which was the versatility competition at the Roundup, to the second show, which was the open show I just did, that one, we didn't really have the best time there, but to that show, to this, how she's being right now, her lope has slowed down phenomenally. Like, she doesn't throw her head when we're loping. She keeps it nice and calm. I'm not constantly having to bump up and down to get that head to relax. She's wanting to relax it. She has always been a horse that wants to work for you. She wants to impress you and make you happy. And like when she's in a class at fair and people cheer her on, she does better. She's like, oh, people, like, listen to them. Like, I mean, it sounds kind of dumb or whatever, but it's not. She legitimately does better when I do that. Or when, other people cheer her on and fair and everything else. Okay, so that was my ranch bridle. I didn't really hold it up. I was kind of too busy yapping. So now I'm going to do my English one, and I'm not going to take the reins off just because I don't feel like it, because I hate putting them back on because they're really stiff. Also, if you can hear the snoring in the background, that's my dog. She's sound asleep, and I'm pretty sure she's dreaming. So we're just going to clean this. I'll have to wipe this down again too before the show, because I am going to ride Western, or not Western, sorry, I'm going to ride English this weekend. We have all different little spots and such to clean. Because in English, you have a bridle that has a lot of different leather pieces on it. It's actually not as many as you think, but we've got this, which is the nose piece, these, which are the throat latch, and then these, which are your normal. So it's only 2 extra pieces, and I guess 3 if you count the noseband, because you do clean that too, but it's still not that hard. You just gotta make sure you're paying attention and you do it right. I know I shouldn't hold this up against my clothes, but I really don't care. And then I'm going to give the brow band a nice wipe down. Honestly, it does not take me that long. Even when I do saddle soap, it takes me the same amount of time. So there's English all done. And because of the bit, it's too heavy to hang on that thing, so I'm just going to set it over there. Move my bridle. I think those are all the bridles, so we can move on to these 2 reins and then do the harness oil on my 2 show halters. So, just going to get us some more oil here. Take the rein, and I just go like this. Sometimes, actually I'll do that. I wrap it around, and I just do that. And it's super easy, doesn't take that long, and it's clean. So now I'm going to get the one that fell on the ground and do that one. Put my thing back to where it goes. Start up here. And make sure the little thing where you put your oil, soap, whatever on this is the side that's facing up so that it actually cleans it. It's not wanting to do it now. I was gonna do one where, yeah, I know, I have many ways to do this stuff. I was gonna do a live or a vlog or something where I cleaned my show tails too, but I decided not to just because I washed both of them like a week ago, and I don't really want to wash them again or actually not both of them, because I'm not bringing 2, I'm only bringing Sienna's, because Juniper won't have a tail for this year, or she'll have her, words are not wording today, she'll have her tail, just not her fake one, because it's unnatural for a yearling to have a fake tail unless it's like a little broom tail that's like fit to their tail, and I'm not paying almost $200 for a broom. It's literally what they are. Not literally, but I don't know. So Sienna's tail, I did wash Sienna's and Juniper's a week ago, and I'm bringing Sienna's, and I will probably end up rinsing it off at the show or something if she pees in it or it gets really dirty before Sunday when I show. Yeah. So I will probably do that. I don't know. I would honestly really like to do a vlog with you guys when I haul in and kind of when I'm setting up, or even a vlog like washing the horse there or doing their mane or whatever. But I am terrible at filming in public, and I don't really have a tripod or a little camera that I could put here to film it so that somebody wouldn't have to stand there and hold it the whole time. And trust me, my mother will not do that. And my brother definitely will not do it. And I don't want to ask anybody else because everybody else that could is showing. So they have their own horses to mess with. But yeah, forgot what I was gonna say. Words are really not wording. Dang it. Oh, I know what I was gonna say. My mother will not be able to be there when she can be there when I do her mane, but she will not be able to be there when I trim Jennifer's mane because she is super against me trimming it. She wants it to grow, but I like it shorter because she's gonna be a performance horse, and that's what I'm showing her in is performance halter classes and stuff, not ranch stuff and all that. So I don't want it to grow out really. So I was like, you're gonna be fine, mother, but she will not be able to be there when I trim her mane. Not be a good idea. Let me grab the scissors real quick. See? Okay, I forgot how hard those things were to get off. Okay, got the little tag. That is a Showman's halter, by the way. And then I will take this off. It came with a lead and chain, which is super nice because I only have one show lead that could work with her because the chains are smaller than like Sienna's. And it's a light brown because it matches, or actually it's black because it matches Sugar's thing, and this is more of a brownish color. It's actually darker than I thought it would be, but it would probably work with that. But I honestly don't know where it's at. So now that we are going into those, I'm using the harness oil. This is where it gets tricky because of how much silver is on here. So I'm gonna take it, go up here, around, we'll take this off. And I'm gonna clean that. And just kind of go like that to get it, but this is brand new, so it doesn't really need much aside from giving it a nice oil to soften it. I will probably, when I clean the silver on these, I will probably use saddle conditioner on this just to soften the leather up. to do that without taking it off. There we go. Okay, so there's hers. Put that back together and hang it back up. New. Okay, there we go. So here it is. Glorious. It has these little dudes. I think next time I do a live, I'm gonna stick with what I usually do, where I like make a post on my community or a short that says I'm gonna go live at a certain time or whatever, because every time I go live and I don't tell you guys, nobody watches it. Like, you watch it once I post it and whatever, but I miss my little chat and everything with my beasties. So I will probably do that next time I go live, like I usually do. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take that off and clean it separate, because it's a little easier to do it that way. Just give it a nice wipe down. There we go. Nice and shiny, and then the little dudes here. I'm gonna set that aside. And her halter has as much silver, it's just not quite like Juniper's. The silver on the nose goes all the way around. Sienna's, it's just right here. And the side too, it's smaller, but it still has the same pieces on the same parts, or parts on the same pieces, I don't know. However you'd like to say that. So I know it does look like I'm not really doing anything, I'm just kind of flying through it, but I'm actually not. I'm getting as much as I do when I'm not on camera. Okay. The only thing it doesn't have that this one has is right here on Sienna's, it's plain. Right here on Juniper's, it has a little thing. So for whoever's watching, this is part 2 show prep. I'm cleaning tack. So, where'd it go? Oh, here it is. I'm gonna put this back on. There we go. And now I'm gonna clean the show lead. What is your problem, dude? And I'm not gonna clean the show lead for the new halter in this video because I'm gonna soak that so that it'll soften it. So I'm just gonna hold it and go up it, rub back and forth. There we go. Beautiful. Okay. So I'm done with that part. Now for the bigger part, we're going to do the 2 saddles that I'm bringing, and I figured it's not going to be hard to do those because all I'm doing is oiling them, and it's just not difficult to oil stuff and do all that. So I think if I set you guys like this, you can see. This is my English saddle. I'm gonna set this over here so that it's out of the way. Take the cover off. Here's me glorious Western saddle. Beautiful. Okay. Where did I do this? So for this, I will use the saddle oil. That's the cat. And then I just start here, give it a nice rub. Go up through, go around, pull this up. And I mean, you can see like the difference between this color here and this that I haven't cleaned yet, and even like this. And that's from one show too. Oh, I hate that noise. So I'm gonna come over here, get some more oil. You guys might be knocked down because the cat is creeping around over here. And I'm gonna do this back here. Can move you. There we go. I'm gonna get up under here. Last year, I think it was, I pulled this out of the trailer after winter, and I went to give it a nice deep clean before our first show, and on the back right here, a mud dauber had a nest. So there has been a mark. I finally got it off the last time I cleaned it, but it took about 5 cleanings before I got it all the way off. Now I'm sure if I took like a little thing and like picked it, I could have probably got it all off, but I didn't want to do that because I was scared of scratching it. And we still have a decent amount of oil on here, so I'm just gonna... Few fools, do you want to say hello? Hello? She's like, I don't care. Okay. So, still got a decent amount of oil, so I'm gonna go ahead, rub. And I got curious the other day because we got this brand new at an auction, and it's, I mean, still in really, really good condition. It was Ruffles. She does not like cats. Yeah, we got this brand new at an auction when I was little, before I really got into showing. All I did then was 4-H. And I got curious the other day, and I was like, I wonder what the worth of this is. So I looked it up, and this is like $2,500, $3,000, like up around there. And I was like, oh. And we got it for $150 brand new. I was like, that was really lucky. So yeah, I was very, very happy that, because I love this saddle. It is so comfortable and it's really pretty. Like, I'm very picky about show saddles that I like, but I love this one. And I'm just gonna wipe down the sides of the stirrups here. Those were actually pretty clean, surprisingly. Okay. So there's that. Actually, I'm not done. There's that side. Ow. So we can turn it around. There. And do the other side. Get us some more saddle oil. Start here like we did on the other side. Give it a nice clean. And if you're using saddle soap, saddle conditioner, anything like that, be careful when cleaning something, a saddle like this where it's tooled, because you can get the soap like in there and it won't come out. So make sure and be careful when you're doing that. I've done that a couple times with this, and I've had to take like little things to get it out. I'll set this over here so that I have it right here. And being as I'm already up here, I'm gonna go ahead and do this. I think I did the back part first on the other side. I don't really know, maybe. And then go back through here. Give this a nice shine. Okay. And then I can take this and clean here. Okay. So there we have it for this saddle. I'm going to put the cover, actually I'm not going to put the cover back on just yet because it's still a little wet, because when you use oil it's going to be a little wet afterwards. So I'm going to wait, clean my English saddle, then I will put the cover back on. So my English saddle does have its own bag. I got this at an auction too. This year though. I really like having the bag for it and not just a cover. At some point there's a set, I forget where I saw it, which website it's on, but I can get a set, English saddle bag and a Western saddle bag for $85. So at some point I will get that. So that I have it. And I'm just gonna leave it sitting on that so that I can just pull it over when I go to put it back on, because it's actually kind of hard to put on and off. So I'm gonna get some oil, start on the top here, work my way around. And then I'm gonna do the little flaps up here. Honestly, I feel like an English saddle is one of the easiest saddles I clean. Because I just kind of nonchalant go through and clean it off. Sometimes I'd take these off, but I'm not going to this time. Just because give this a nice wipe down. I realize my hair is probably in the way of seeing anything. Okay. I'm gonna wipe this, put it back through, wipe the front of this. I'm gonna leave it out for a minute. Okay. Okay. And then today I'm not gonna ride, I'm just gonna work on our showmanship pattern because we're still a week out from the show. So I'm gonna give Sienna the day off for riding just so she can kind of relax a little. Because I mean, I know we're close to it, but she deserves a break just as well as I do. So, and we've been training a lot on the patterns and everything. So, one day off of riding and just working on showmanship will not hurt her. Give this a nice wipe down here. Alright, and then I'm gonna wipe the back of it real quick. Okay, so there's that. I think that's all. I did my 2 saddles. I think that's it. I did my 2 saddles, all of my mini bridles, my reins. I have this bridle that I'll bring with this bit just to have a snaffle. But I think that's it. So thanks to the people who joined off and on, watched a little. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I don't know, I hope it helped. If you had any questions on any pointers on different saddles, soaps, or whatever to use, or oils, or tips on how to clean whatever. So I will see you guys in part 3 vlog, which will be probably packing my stuff. Yeah, and I will probably do that next Monday or Tuesday. So that'll probably be it. And then I think Wednesday is when I'm gonna pack everything in the trailer. That'll be part 3. That will probably be the last vlog I do. Because, like I said, I am very awkward filming in public, so I will probably not do a vlog at the show. But I will try to get some videos and stuff to do a recap, as usual. So, again, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in part 3 of